What's up, everybody, and welcome to Assemble XP. I'm one of your hosts, Matt. Hi, I'm one of the guys here. This guy, introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Court.
That's Court.
How you doing?
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
Hey.
How's your day?
It's been a day, This is way past my bedtime, but it is what it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it really is. It's 9:30 p.m. It's 9:43 p.m. actually. So 9:30 is about the bedtime.
We got the dad sting your eyes.
Yeah, like I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie. Like you can see it here. It's like puffy.
But anyways, puffy pants, let's talk about Halo. Put your game face on, Court. Doesn't matter how you feel or how I feel. That looks like you're doing something different. Let's talk about Halo, because Halo Infinite, that game, we have been covering it left and right. It's coming in this arm, it's going out that fist, it's doing all this left and right, Court. See, it's late, so it's getting a little silly in here. But Halo Infinite's multiplayer progression, it's all over the place. People are fine with it, and that's awesome. And there's other people who are just mad about it, and that's okay, also fair.
And then there's people that are just don't like it. I'm not mad about it. I just think it's not good.
See, there you go. So there's a little bit of everything for everybody. Now, this is coming from Windows Central because they are talking about the progression system, how it feels more tedious than it needs to be, and here's how to fix it. So Windows Central is talking to fix. It's not. I don't have a fix.
Yeah,
Court doesn't have a fix. So let's talk about it. Little changes could make a big difference, Court. This is coming from Windows Central. And let's go. Halo Infinite's multiplayer is confidently one of the best shooters you can play right now when it comes to overall polish and moment-to-moment gameplay. 100%. I love the game. I just finished a couple of matches. I got some XP. It drip, a little slow, but I got 250 XP.
It's not a drip. It's more like a plop.
Okay, it plopped. It plopped for me. 343 Industries meticulously reimagined the defining pillars of its franchise long-running multiplayer legacy in ways that feel simultaneously familiar yet fresh. This team set out on a mission to reinvigorate lifelong fans as well as draw in a new generation of players. And in almost every way, seems to achieve that goal, sir. Now, however, there is a problem. I can't keep going like that. I'll sound like my father-in-law. However, a less than desirable progression system is one of the constant cloud looming over the general excitement of the launch. As more and more players dive in, more passionate conversations have sparked surrounding the developer's decision to seemingly curb progress at every possible corner. While I'm enjoying my time in the game, they say, I can't help but feel that Halo Infinite's multiplayer progression is more tedious than it needs to be. Slightly, right? Just
a wee bit.
They said talk about communication, and communication is key. Before we discuss the current state of Halo Infinite's multiplayer progression, its battle pass, and even the latest concerns introduced in the Fracture 10-Ray event, it's critical to remind everybody that 343 Industries is actively listening to complaints. Court, you mentioned this on the show, well, yesterday it would be, about how like 343 even tweeted out, hey, they're on it. They're going to be making changes. It's Thanksgiving week in the US, so they're taking a break. And justifiably so. So they launched the event. They'll come back next week, and we'll probably see some fixes. So that'd be cool. The article says, though, the team members have also stated that more extensive and impactful changes are on the horizon for the Battle Pass and the challenge system. Now, if we look at the current problems, I'm not going to go through everything here because I have a lengthy article, Court, about just like here are all the problems, but we can basically summarize that there's issues with the XP rewards. We talk about the plop, the drip. You have a slow drip of everything, gaining levels, the cosmetics, the tier system for the battle pass versus the event pass. Some people find that that's not a problem at all. Some people say it like counting XP for the event, not counting it for your pass. Unfortunately, in this multiplayer suite, you're required to jump in the general big team battle pool and hope for the best as well, as the article is talking about. So what if you don't feel like killing 45 enemies with a plasma pistol in Halo Infinite but still want to progress? Well, this is where the challenge swaps and XP boosts come in. These consumable items allow players to exchange current weekly challenges for random replacements or provide double XP for challenges complete within 1 hour. So in theory, these premium consumables sound like a terrific way to add flexibility and reward overall experience. However, they are minimal unless you fork out some hard-earned cash to buy more or torture your digestive system by drinking a bunch of Rockstar energy drinks for the redeemable codes. Yeah, I have looked at it, like I haven't even been able to get double XP. Like I'm playing a lot of this game. Like I don't want to drop real dollars to get double XP for 1 hour. And it's still not going to push the progression. So anyways, the article gets into how to fix Halo Infinite's multiplayer progression exactly. They look at Sea of Thieves. Currently, Sea of Thieves has the best Xbox first-party battle pass and possibly one of the most rewarding in the industry. From fishing to killing skeletons, every activity you complete in Sea of Thieves earns you progress in the 100 levels of seasonal renown. This means you can play the game exactly how you prefer and still feel rewarded for your time. In addition, the general progression of all these essential activities in Sea of Thieves, there are pages and pages of specific challenges that will boost your renown, and even further, there are no weekly level caps or arbitrary restrictions to slow your progress. The other game that they talk about is Gears, and Gears 5. They made some big strides with it. They have the lack, particularly the vocal outcry from the community regarding the lack of a sense of reward. The coalition established another impressive first-party seasonal progression system. So in addition to rotating daily challenges, Gears 5 also introduced a massive assortment of fixed challenges that provide players with boosts to their battle pass, as well as exclusive cosmetics items in there too. And the article goes on court just to say, like, it also seems like a no-brainer for Halo Infinite to borrow from the established practices of Sea of Thieves and Gears 5. They go into a little bit about the road ahead, but really they're talking about, hey, we could take some best practices here from other titles within Xbox. Yeah. What say you? Looking at Gears, looking at Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves for me is a game that I spent a lot of time in. I had a lot of fun with. And the fixed challenges, I think, is a great idea. It's a lot like Call of Duty has those challenges that you can continue to build on. You know, get 100 kills with this, then it goes 150, then it goes to, you know what I mean? It's a drip. It's something you're continuing, because I find when I'm playing the multiplayer right now, you have people that are not even doing the capture the flag. They don't even care, because they're going out and just doing their challenges, and I'm just like,
they're not getting the ball and oddball. Like I had that today.
Yeah, they just don't care, and I get it, because that's the way the game's set up. For me, in a perfect world, just start giving us XP for kills. Like I don't know, man. Like it's just so weird that it's not there.
But that's
just my opinion.
I know, but if they can't do that, if they're sitting here at the table and they're like, look, that's not going to happen based on this.
Can fix that.
So how do you fix it then? In your opinion, how would you? Let's just say the XP thing. Like, we're not going to completely overhaul the system. We're living in a world of challenges. So how do you
need fixed challenges? 10 kills, 20 kills, 30 kills. Just throw that in there. So the kills do count, and then throw in kills with, it doesn't matter what gun, because each gun has the same fixed challenges. So
5 kills with a sniper rifle, 10 kills.
Or the plasma rifle. It doesn't make a difference. That it just continue to get you that drip. I don't know, man. It needs to be fixed. It sounds like they're going to. I really hope they do, and I really hope they do, to make it fun, because for me right now, it's fun playing with my friends. The gameplay is amazing, but I just don't know what I'm getting. I don't feel like I'm getting anything.
Yeah,
that's just me though.
I have a couple of moments of like really, really enjoying myself, even just having like not thinking about the challenges, or I'm leaning into the challenges, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting close to the next level. It's just, but it is that issue I have in my brain of like, but what am I progressing to? I need to I'm gonna get a shoulder pad thing, or I'm gonna get something colored on my guy. I'm like, I'm liking getting achievements, and I'm actually just doing more achievement hunting in it than anything else.
I would love, yeah, same. And I know they're never gonna have this, but it would be cool to get some exotics. Give me some, an exotic energy sword. Give me something different. I don't know.
And I think that they could do that. All the pieces are in place for them to do it. And I do feel like you were saying this on the other show you were on about how, I think you're just saying how, like, there is the opportunity to kind of fix all of this here. It is still a beta.
Yep.
I just hope that when we get to like December 8th, I hope it's not this constant game of trying to fix it. When is it going to be able, when is 343 going to be able to put their hands back up and go, this is the game, this is kind of the finished product, more or less?
Yeah, because it's weird, because the voices were out there during the flight saying, I don't like this, and then they still did it. But maybe that's why we got the beta, to be like, hey, do you really not like it? Like, they have such good gameplay. Like, the gameplay is so much fun.
Halo. Yeah.
But we've gotten used to drips when we play these types of games, and there's nothing there. And as someone who's bought the battle pass, I'm like, bleh.
And they look at the examples. I think even folks in the comments have talked about, like, let's look at Apex, and let's look at all these other games that,
yep.
And you've mentioned this yourself of like How do you not look at what's best practice with similar titles or similar models that you're going with and go, maybe it's just like we're going to cherry pick a little bit of this and this and this. I understand trying to do something new, inventive, and challenge, players, or just trying to change the narrative or change the standard system, standard way of doing it. But there's a reason why those games work. One of the reasons why, right? So we'll see.
So let us know in the comments. Do you like it? Do you not want changes? Like, I'd be surprised if you don't, but hey, to each their own. I know a lot of people are thoroughly enjoying this game, and I am too, as well as the gameplay, but I have a hard time going back because it doesn't matter what level I am. It doesn't make a difference.
Let us know.
Just for me.
See ya.